Oh, you're Brian Fishman.
Yeah, nice to meet you.
Have we met?
I don't think we've met.
So you're Larry's son?
Yes, sir. Pleasure to meet you.
You too. This is awesome.
Yeah.
And we're meeting for the first time on an actual live stream in real life.
Cool.
So yeah, okay. Well, we got a lot of people watching, and they said, what am I looking forward to the most? Well, as an acoustic pickup fan, this seems like something genuinely new. But how new is it? I mean, you look at it from here and you think, well, it's a sound hole pickup. I don't like sound hole pickups because they block the sound hole. This is going around, I don't know if they can see from here, but it's going around the inner edge of the sound hole.
That's right.
Does it sound like I'm expecting it to sound like a sound hole pickup. Is that what it's going to sound like, or are you using technology to change those sounds?
We certainly use the technology to change it. The curved nature of it actually introduces a totally different characteristic. So it changes where the pole pieces are. And what that does is it breaks up the formants and the different harmonics that you're used to hearing in a normal sound hole pickup, magnetic sound hole pickup. So it actually sounds totally different. You do not hear that magnetic tonality that you're used to hearing.
Because that's what a lot of people, I mean, some people like that because they use it for their sound with a drive. Someone said, is that Angela? That is Angela. We'll say hi to her in a bit. And Larry.
Larry's here.
Everyone's here, great. But like personally, I don't care for that sound with what I do, the magnetic sound. Right. So you're saying this doesn't have that kind of sound, it has a different sound. And you can select, there's two voices?
There's two voices as well. So each of these models has the same voice one, which is an idealized acoustic guitar sound. Really nice, full body, excellent sound. And then because of the Fluence technology, we're able to flip a switch, and in all analog, there's different voicing sets. So we have a matrix voice.
Wow.
Built to sound like a matrix tonally, but it has a different attack characteristics. Really appealing. Cuts through the mix really nicely. We got a single coil, nice and bright.
Single coil electric sound.
It's a rare earth humbucker single coil.
Can you do other sounds, or is it all got to be based around that acoustic kind of?
One of these voices actually is a P90. It sounds just like a P90.
Yeah.
So it's on an acoustic guitar, so it sounds like an acoustic guitar as well. But the Fluence technology really lets us go far and wide with the voicing. We wanted to start with the legacy story and not go create completely new inventions. But the sky's the limit when it comes to Fluence voicing. So I presume
there's Larry. I presume it is battery powered, rechargeable. Yep. You plug it in to charge it?
It's 9-volt battery powered. Yep. At this time.
9-volt.
It's 9-volt.
Okay. I was thinking about the electrics, the way you plug into the back, but not like that. This is a 9-volt battery. Not at this time. Okay. Wow. Yeah, I'm really glad you went for that. Can we grab? Are they even used? So can we grab one and take a closer look? I want to get a close up here. We will do a proper video later as well, because the live stream obviously isn't the same, but just to give you a first look. That's great, because I'm not a fan of it going across here.
Right.
So it's right in the front there.
Tucks right away.
And then the switch is here?
Yes. So you've got the voicing switch, got a master volume, and a boost volume for the second voice.
And this is this a prototype? Final thing?
It's functional. This is releasing in Q2. So we're in the final stages of dialing in the voices and refining them. The product is built though, and it's definitely launching this year.
And how heavy is it? Is it heavy or light? Or
got a hand model in there if you'd like to feel it.
Well, like I said, later we'll do a proper if you want to, we'll do a proper high quality 4K video, and I'll do a direct recording as well.
It's really light. It doesn't put a lot of weight on the.
Right. Yeah, I love the look, because it just blends right in at the front there. And there's two switches, right? The voice
switch, and then we've got a volume pop, master volume right there.
We finally see you, Larry.
Yeah.
He's a busy man.
How are you?
And I finally met your son.
Oh, you didn't meet before? Okay.
No, I'm live right now.
You are?
Yes.
I hope you're alive.
I'm alive, barely. I said later on we'll do like a high quality video on this,
sure.
And perhaps I can do some direct recordings for the viewers.
Yep.
Great.
But right now, just want to give them a first look. So, can I give you the mic so they can hear you and ask you a few questions?
Yes.
Who predominantly worked on this system? You or both? Or someone else?
There's our
my
pickup
baby.
designer extraordinaire.
Baby.
Let me hand the mic over.
So, where's the...
You can just clip on here.
That'll work.
Yeah.
So what can I tell you?
Well, when did you start designing
We
it?
started this about a year ago. It was we did the first version of this in the Fender Highway series.
I saw that.
That was the
Similar
first
design.
release, and we decided that we would go with a aftermarket version. And this will also be available OEM, custom voice for the OEM market. So if one of our great OEM partners is interested in offering guitars with this, we will custom voice it for them, and they'll own that voice. They won't be competing with every other, with our retail products and so forth. But the whole idea behind Fluence Acoustic is we've taken that amazing Fluence technology. There's no wire wrap coils in here. It's all stacks, layers of circuit boards with printed coils on them. That's why we could do the shape, because
They really like the design on the live stream.
I'm good.
I do too.
Well, the design has a couple of attributes that are great. Number one, we can do it. It's nearly impossible to do a wire wound coil in that shape, okay? So, of course, with the Fluence technology, since there are no wire wound coils, but the coils are replaced with big layers of printed coils, okay? We can make them any shape we want. We chose this shape to get it out of the way in the middle of the sound hole. I think it looks really elegant on the guitar itself. And to bring some other things to the party is the magnets are in an arc. So with most acoustic guitar magnetic pickups, they sound reminiscent of an electric guitar at times. And that's because of the comb filtering that happens in an electric guitar pickup. There's all these, when you pluck a string, if your pickup's here, the sound wave goes that direction and that direction, then they reflect back. And when they come back, they're out of phase and it creates notches. And that's called comb filtering.
Yes.
So wherever you fret, those notches move around. With a straight across magnetic pickup, you are very attuned to that. We've been listening to it from the 40s or 50s. And coincidentally, this pickup is in the same place the neck pickup is on a Strat and a Les Paul. And it's there for a reason. It sounds good there. So what happens here is the comb filtering still occurs here, but it's a different pattern than you're used to hearing, so you don't recognize it as an electric guitar sound. Because our ears are so attuned to things that are called formants. And it's basically the resonances in your head. It allows us to hear language in a noisy restaurant and stuff. Our ears are super tuned to them.
Those frequencies, yeah.
When you have a magnetic pickup creating the same notch filters as an electric guitar, it sounds like it. You hear it, you remember it, because your brain is so attuned to that. We've upset that balance, and this pickup does not sound like a standard magnetic pickup.
Is that going to fit in any size sound hole?
It's been in every guitar that we've had in the shop, so maybe in a tiny guitar.
Oh, yeah.
But we're there. So since it's Fluence, we are famous for multi-voices in our electric guitar pickup, and that's what we've done here. There's a beautiful little master volume control right here.
Oh, really?
Yes, it's tiny.
Oh, that's a volume control.
Yeah.
Okay.
Up and down.
Yeah.
Okay.
And that switch. Yeah. Okay.
So the master volume, and then there's a switch here that you can go this way or this way, right?
Yeah.
So voice one on all the Fluence pickups, this is our core Fluence acoustic voice. It's very reminiscent of our rare earth humbucking voice. It's warm, it's got articulation, it's got all the things. That's a very popular pickup for us. The second voice can be anything we want it to be. So you hit that switch, goes to the second voice. There's also an independent volume control for the second voice. If you want to give it a little boost, a little bit of kick.
Okay.
And in this particular guitar, the core acoustic voice is one, and the second acoustic voice is the rare single coil. So it's a brilliant cutting, nice single coil with zero humps.
How radical can you go? Like, can you have like a sort of natural acoustic sound here and an electric sound
Yeah,
here?
I got one with a P90 in it, and it sounds just like a P90, okay? But which is kind of reminiscent of Gibson, the Beatles guitars, the 160.
Yeah, I like that sound.
Well, that's
Obviously.
going to find that. So we go P90s. Right now, the voices that we brought to the show, and these will not be available until April or May. pickups are done. We're in the voice selection and voice refinement system in beta right now. If you want to be involved in some of that, I'd love to get you involved.
Is that a shipping version or like a 3D printed
No,
version?
that's shipping version.
That's shipping
We're just
version?
working on the voice
Voices,
selection
okay.
now.
Yeah, no, I'm very intrigued by this.
What we have here, this one has a rare single coil second voice. The Martin guitar has a matrix voice in there, so it's our undersaddle voice without the black. The Guild has a, I believe, I gotta get my notes. We have our black stack pickup. Are you familiar with that?
Yes.
Yes. Okay, that's the second voice. And we got, the one, these two versions have the P90s and the Guild.
But this isn't digital. You couldn't do something like acoustic IR and modeling.
This is not digital.
Right. This is still analog, basically,
It's
right?
all analog.
Yeah.
And that's why we're going to have multiple models, just like we have in the Fluence.
And you mentioned OEM, so will I be able to, as a customer, buy one of these and throw it in my guitar, or is this only for the OEM
No,
market?
these are aftermarket.
Aftermarket,
But we
okay.
had so much interest for OEMs, we decided, okay, we'll offer you if Gibson wants a Gibson-specific voicing that we create with them and send with Martin or whoever else is interested in this. It's a different approach. It's not under saddle. It's not body pickups. It gives you all the nice things that a sound hole pickup gives you, but some features and flexibility that you haven't had before.
But when the user buys one, you can't then change the voicing. You
cannot
buy the
change
one with that voicing.
That's
You put it in your guitar.
That's
Okay.
That way you got to buy 3 or 4.
Oh yeah. Look at the smart businessman here and his son. No, but I love the idea of the acoustic, the more natural acoustic sound, and then the electric sound.
Sure.
And switch between them, especially all these multi-effects pedals we get now.
This could come out stereo, by the way.
Oh yeah, because you always have a stereo option, right? The TRS.
So we're using TRS. So we use our little ABY box, so you can switch.
That's really cool.
Right. So
stereo cable out, one sound to your acoustic processor or your Helix acoustic sound, and then your input to drive sound, and then morph between them, so you get you do both sounds.
You can switch with your feet and all that stuff.
For me, that's the most exciting idea.
Well, what we're trying to do is we're seeing that the world is hybridizing as far as acoustics and electrics. I think that's a trend that we're going to see going forward.
Yeah.
So basically, we're taking a little different approach.
Also, kind of getting away from undersaddle pickups, which some people like and some people don't.
Undersaddle, it's not a matter whether you like them or not.
They serve a purpose.
In manufacturing, undersaddle pickups are the only thing that you can sell to manufacturers that need to have instant results without tweaking and gluing and messing. They don't want to spend the time that it takes to. If you want to install the new Lloyd's new pickup or K&K or something, you don't always get it right.
You have to move the discs. Yeah.
And we sell to 50 factories and 90 brands, and they want something that can go in the guitar.
Yeah.
And it works, and the undersaddles have their attributes. And now with all the IR technology that's coming out and being more affordable, undersaddle may be your choice because they're so stable.
So I just did a video on acoustic IRs. What's your thought of the future of acoustic IRs? Do you think they're still in the future, or is it are we moving back into this analog approach?
I think we're going to have everything. I was at a big Fender suppliers conference. They showed us their amp line. They've got their Tone Master Deluxe, right? And they're still selling tube amps. There's going to be a lot of variety, a lot of people. And it's also a matter of affordability. Undersaddle pickups are still the most affordable option that you can get that are reliable. And a lot of people, they're perfectly fine what they want to do. They go through pedals, effects. It's... Aaron, you live in a very rarefied atmosphere of being a professional musician, and your needs are often quite different than somebody that's much more archaic.
People ask me every day, what's the best pickup? I'm like, what guitar, where are you playing, what are you playing? Are you playing fingers, are you playing pick? But this stuff definitely seems like a new, good option. I definitely want to take some direct recordings of this.
Absolutely.
And this is it, right?
Yeah.
It sounds great. so great to see something new in the acoustic world. It just makes me so happy, you know?
Yeah, just the trick.
All right. Oh,
You got him on? Which voice you got him on?
It's on voice 1. He's trying to your voice 2. No, he's on voice 1.
Okay, here's our acoustic. Here's our flat acoustic. A little more volume.
so which voice is that?
That's the flat acoustic, the core acoustic voice. No, yeah. Okay.
I mean,
Pretty good, right?
I'm impressed.
Gonna sneak in here. There you go.
And that one is, it's louder, but you got independent volume. Having the two, because they do stereo TRS jacks, so having the two separate outputs is
That's
very
the way
cool. Very cool. Two voices at once. You can even blend both, have two acoustic voices and blend both of those in the pedal and EQ them differently.
That's right. And then you can pan between.
And pan them, yeah. Yeah.
That's our matrix voice.
So you voice that to sound like an undersaddle.
It's very, very, very close. It's never going to be the same because it's
Physically, yeah.
It's in a different position.
Question from Eddie. What's the retail price going to be for the pickup? We don't know yet?
Reasonable. We haven't decided yet.
Okay.
It's going to go out in April. It's going to be very competitive. It will not be a super expensive pickup.
Okay.
I mean, it won't be, it's going to land in the premium sound hole pickup range. It's not, I mean, maybe close to a rare earth blend, something in that nature.
I really like that system, the rare earth blend.
So future versions of this are going to be multi-source as well.
So you could add the mic to this, couldn't you?
My body pickup or under saddle could be added. That's later.
Yeah.
Okay, we didn't want to flood dealers and everybody with 15,000 models at once, but this is a place for us to grow this line in a lot of directions.
That's exciting because I love the rare earth blend, but I'm not a big fan of the magnetic thing. So to have that sound with the blend, like that would be a heck of a system.
It's got great magnetic sound.
All right.
That guy is an eye opener. I mean, it's got the P90
In the Epiphone, the Gibson, so it's like the old Beatles thing.
Exactly.
And they used to blender too, because you could put a little bit of distortion on that
That's
P90 and blend it in, and it adds that warmth.
It's like a 160D, which is, we wanted to do things that were familiar. We didn't want to make up just crazy sounds, right? We wanted to offer something that's familiar in the second voice. So, that's a matrix voice. That's a rare earth single coil voice. I love the single coils, but they were too hummy in the past.
What is the battery life on these?
You have the correction.
About 75 hours.
75? Okay. And it's a 9 volt?
Right now it's a 9 volt. It's in a battery bag inside your favorite, right?
Okay. Yeah.
We're building a rechargeable option on this, USB-C.
When I heard Fluence, I assumed USB-C charging.
Right, and it'll be available on this as well.
Okay.
That's probably early fourth quarter.
Yeah.
It's a unit that attaches.
Yeah, where would the battery go?
The unit attach under there, and you see it right here with the USB-C jack, so you won't see anything. Okay. The battery will be on the bottom. It's a little side drive that it.
What I do, if I get like a Martin, they've already got the battery box. I have my guy wire the
Not a problem.
thing to that, and I just put the battery in. Because when you're on a gig and you got to go inside the sound hole,
That's right.
it's obviously not
Either
the
that, or
best.
you go in there with the USB-C. We're gonna have fast charging too, so you can get what's our numbers now? 10 minutes later.
10 minutes to charge will basically give you 80% battery life.
I love USB-C now because the phones have it. So I'm actually charging a lot of devices from my phone.
Absolutely.
As long as you got the cable with you, and most people have a cable because it's USB-C, you can plug in. So I like the idea of the recharge, especially with this, because then you just put it in, take it out,
Yep.
run the cable. I like it. Well, I'm just glad you've done something genuinely new, so thank you.